Good morning, everybody. We are here. Pretty sure today's, whoa, look at that hair. Today's Wednesday morning. I think I have that right. And the hair is still not doing what it wants to do. We'll fix that there. So you guys aren't distracted, and I'm not distracted. But we're looking good so far. We got Frank in the chat. Pudgy, Frank, Crypto Racketeer. Boom, baby, it is Judgment Day today. The U.S. Fed is talking. We shall see what they say. Dollar cost averaging day. Moji, right on that one. Good morning to you, CD Wit. Let's see what the market has going on today. We've got AMC in the top left sitting at $14.94. It is down 3.68% on the day. I think everything is down this morning in anticipation of the Federal Reserve announcement later today at 2 p.m. So look, I'm expecting positive things. I hope not to be disappointed, but we will see how that plays out. Shiba Inu coin sitting up 2.30% right now. GameStop down 2.89%, posting some pretty nice green lines here. GameStop looking pretty good in the bottom right. Farmy, bottom left, hitting some all-time lows today, 11 cents per share, and down 4.49% right now at $11, I wish, 11.06 cents per share. The NASDAQ pulling back in anticipation of the Fed, down 1.14%. Prague down 2%. AMC, we see that right there. We've got Ethereum, Shiba, and Bitcoin slightly higher on the day. Bitcoin looking pretty good there with that little run up. Sundial down 3%. Mullen Auto losing 6% today, sitting at $1.25. CEI 79.67 cents, down up 2.40. The SPY is down 30%. BBIG down 3.5%, sitting at 248. Hycroft's getting hit pretty hard today, sitting at $1.33. And Netflix down yet again. Netflix sitting at $193.47. I'm going to have to see how this bad boy plays out. I think they're going to save all of the action for about 2 p.m. to the close. So we'll watch that happen. Shiba does another thing. Don't respond to questions. Increasing his call. And crazy. He's called. Yeah, Shiba, man. That's the thing. You know, an asking questions should never be viewed as FUD. Although you may be uncertain about something. You may be fearful. You may have doubt about something. Instead of condemning somebody for asking questions, just answer the questions, man. That's where it's at. That's how you stop that stuff. Zachary, thank you very much for the member chat. Zachary says, Zachary, how would I set up a stop loss on Webull? So Zachary, I would imagine you're using your phone to do that, and I believe it's very simple. I'm not exactly sure what the button looks like. But if you go into your trade, you can click like manage trade or like set up a trade or something. And there is a button right in there. I believe it's in a drop down menu. That says like stop loss, trailing stop. And it's got you can pull it up and it's got like, I don't know, 8 to 10 different things that you're able to set as your take profit, your stop loss, your take profit and stop loss, your trailing stop. There's several different things that you can do, but you would basically go in, click on your position, and then manage your trade. I'm not 100% sure what the buttons are actually called to get there, but it is pretty self-explanatory. If you go in and find the part that, like, once you click on your position that you own, I wish I had I'm using my phone right now for the camera. I mean, we could technically click the camera off and I could look at it, but I gotta think. All right, sweet, Zachary, good deal, man. If you didn't have it, I was gonna try and turn the camera off and check it out there, but it pulls up like a whole list of different stops and profits that you can use. Wednesday, and no longer on call. Dang, that's always a long week. A tourniquet. What? Wednesday, and no longer on call. Dude, it's good when you're not on call, right, Frank? You don't want to be on call, do you? Tell us why Tonic, a Kronos blockchain, is a great buy. Dude, Mr. Nice Guy. I was much more bullish on Kronos and all of that when the staking rewards were high. I'm not as bullish as I once was. So if you have some positive things you want to talk about with Tonic and Kronos, go for it, man. But I'm losing a little bit of bullishness because of the staking rewards. Good morning, sunshine. Well, good morning to you too, Cassie. Hopefully third time's a charm. My YouTube app is being naughty this morning and locking up or auto-closing. Cassie, we don't like that. We want you to be in here and we want you to have fun in here. Don't be leaving us. Only what I spread is in the... Nice, Shib Daddy. Nice way to look at it, man. YouTube all kinds of messed up. Is it really? Okay, guys, if YouTube is messed up today, bear with me. Right? Leave and come back, whatever you gotta do. But I hope it's not my fault. Where's the best place to stake Shib? YNB, as far as I know, the best place to stake Shib is on Shiba Swap, okay? If you guys know where there's any greater rewards to stake Shib, please let us know. But as far as I know, the best place is on Shiba Swap, and, you earn in bone there. You gotta remember you earn in bone. But look, guys, I think bone is going to have its place. Whether we like it or not, I think bone's going to have its place. Being the gas fee and in being the main token in the Shibarium level 2 or layer 2 blockchain, it's not going to kill you to receive those rewards. You can always trade them for Shib if you want, but I believe everything there is paid out in bone, and it's not a bad deal. Zachary! Thank you for the super sticker. Zachary says, wait for it. Wait for it. Zachary, what are we waiting for, man? I don't even know what we're waiting for right now. You got me all anxious. Yeah, but you're not a financial advisor. Oh, the week I'm on call is always super long. I had to cut 2 streams short this on-call duration. Oh my gosh. Frank, it's tough, man. It's tough. But you're not a financial advisor. Absolutely right, Mr. Nice Guy. Nobody on the internet is a financial advisor. Hey, bro, did you break the internet? Mark, always, man. Always break the internet. I have 10 bone for 230 million in Shiba Swap for 12 months. Angel of Heaven, that's all? All the rewards you received was... what is that, $3 to $5? What is bone at today? 50 cents still? I don't even know what bone's at. $0.55. Dang, man. $5 in rewards for staking on Shiba Swap for 12 months, and you got $5 for 230. That's, dude, 230 million is, what is that? Quarter of 20, it's like $5,000, right? Dang, dude. Yeah, Angel of Heaven, 112233. That does seem like very low rewards. Smash that like button. Listen to Moji and smash that like button, guys. Ethereum stopped. Ryoshi stopped. What do we get for burying now? That part I do not know, man. That part I do not know. What do you get for burying now? Are you still talking like using Shiba Swap and burying your Shib and bone and leash and stuff like that? Because I don't know what the current rewards are. I will never own bone. It's a waste of Shib. All profits go to the greedy dev team. Matt Barrett, which says... yeah, it's not all the profits going to the developer team. Clearly, you can still make money on the thing going up. But yeah, there's a lot of newly minted bone that does go to the developers. Powell, an inflation report, 25.25, fingers crossed. Zachary, yes. I'm hoping, okay, I'm not as set on the interest rate part. I honestly would be cool with 50 or 25. The 25 is probably better, would sit better with me than the 50 would, because that would indicate, that the Fed doesn't think inflation's as bad as kind of everybody's making it out to be. But I'm okay with that part, really, either way. I don't expect it to be higher than that, so I think investors aren't going to be shocked. Now, the press conference. I hope to hear, in some sort of a way, that inflation may have peaked, based on estimates, because estimates are showing a slowdown in inflation. They're expecting next week inflation to come in at 8.4%. Last month was 8.5%. It's no longer accelerating. It's actually decelerating. So I would hope to hear any sort of a mention of that. Any sort of, positive outlook. I think this market could really turn around quick based on how fast it's fallen. So I'm optimistic about today, but yeah, absolutely. Oh man, I lost my die. fingers are crossed for a 25 basis point increase instead of a 50 basis point increase. Digging is better than burying. Not a look at mine. Not a look at mine. Burying Shiba. Okay, so digging is better than burying. Good deal, Angel. Angel seems to know because I don't have anything dug or buried, right? But Angel, if you're gonna be our expert on it, I like it, dude. Wait, you didn't accept my Cashapp super sticker. Dude, I want to accept your Cashapp super sticker. What's your Cashapp super sticker, dude? I got a Cashapp super sticker waiting out there? Dude, if I got a Cashapp super sticker waiting out there, I'm going to have to accept it. My gosh, why would I not do that? Is it weird the Feds wait until 2 p.m. to hold their meeting? That way the market will only have 2 hours. So, Ralph, I don't think it's necessarily weird to wait until that 2 p.m. mark. I don't know why. You know, the release comes at 2 p.m. Because the market can still react tomorrow, and, you know, I don't know if it's necessarily because of the markets. I don't know if it has something to do with, you know, everybody across the globe having some sort of a decent time to be able to watch the Fed announcement. Like, I have no idea their reasoning for the 2 o'clock release and the 2:30 press conference. So, yeah, I don't know if it has to deal with the market only being open for 2 more hours and kind of calming down, or what the exact deal is with that. What is going on with my dear Shib? We needs to get to Mars soon. It is stalled, but maybe a Saturday it will rise because sometimes USA peoples log into the Coinbase when they don't have the works. Okay, thanks. You're welcome, D. You're welcome. And I absolutely hope that, yes, I absolutely hope that Shib does go up. I don't care what day it goes up, but I want it to go up as well. D, USA people's off Friday through Sunday. Shoot, man, not everybody's off Friday. Come on now. Went bed, 2 p.m., and then 2:30 is the press conference. What's up, Clay and Shiba fan? What's going on, crypto epidemic? Good morning, all you glorious apes. Another fine day to be alive. I am getting super bullish on this squeeze timeline. Let's go, Frodo, man. I love it. Anytime we're bullish and in good moods, I like that. Good morning to you, James. How you doing today? Fed will be hawkish. Shiba Daddy, I hope it, regardless of what the Fed says, I just hope that the market takes it in stride, man. Come on, like, just stop being scared already. What are these people so scared of? Why are they so scared to buy? Tesla, is Tesla running right now? Is Tesla doing something? Let's go see if Tesla's over here. All right. No. Tesla. Nah, Tesla's down a little bit right now. Tesla's down 1.50% to $895. We hope, we wish, we need a rise in all of these stocks, man. It's wild. Look, nice big old red candle on Farmy there. Red candle's coming in here. We got a red candle on the NASDAQ, and no, we don't have a red candle on the NASDAQ. Just a nice red candle on Farmy. So GameStop kind of turning over a little bit. AMC kind of turning over a little bit. Shiba Inu coin really just like channeling here in a tight range between, what, 2070 and 2050. Just 20 points per coin right there. Not doing anything of anything there. NASDAQ still down 1% of the day. People nervous. People are nervous about the Fed announcements that's coming up later. So I don't know, guys. Maybe we should just be nervous too. You know, maybe we should just live in fear. Good morning. Okay, so where do we see the stock market after this interest rate hike? Your thoughts, Claybro. Joel, absolutely, Mr. Gutierrez. I do believe that I am optimistic about today, right? I think that we've got, if you want to break it down, I think there's, you know, 2 outcomes where the stock market, we have good news, okay? And let's just assume the stock market is going to react logically. So I see 2 outcomes where we have good news. One, where we get a 50 basis point increase and meets market expectations. 25 basis point increase beats market expectations. Or a loss where we get an 75 basis point increase. I highly doubt that we get a 75 basis point increase. So going with the other 2, as long as the market reacts logically, I would expect some sort of a bounce today and some sort of good news. The only thing that we could get a 25 basis point increase or even a 50, and Jerome Powell could come in there and give us some nonsense. right? Oh, you don't know what's going on. Dude, look at analyst expectations. Analysts are already expecting inflation to start calming down a little bit. They're expecting inflation to be at 8.4% next week, and previously it was at 8.5%. So it's already potentially reaching its peak. If the Fed mentions that whatsoever, I think it's going to be great news. Not just good news, but great news for the market. Because I know a lot of people are itching to buy this dip. They're just waiting for some sort of a confirmation. You got puts on Tesla? No, I do not have any puts on anything right now. I actually do not have any calls or puts open at all right now. I don't know if anybody else out there has any options on anything, but if you do and you want to let us know. Hello again, J Appleseed. I bet that first J stands for Johnny. Mr. Appleseed. Stands for Johnny, doesn't it? What up, all bros? What's going on, Meta Pockets? How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing a little bit better than the stock market, and you're not as fearful as these other investors are. We've got AMC sitting at $14.95, Shiba Inu Coin 2050, GameStop 117.08, and Farmington down here at 11.07. A lot of stagnation, a lot of sell-offs into the open here, right after the open, because people are anticipating this Federal Reserve announcement, and they're really showing their nerves. My goodness, no such thing as a confident investor these days. Imagine if these people lived their entire lives as fearful as they're living with their money right now. Think about that. Think about that. You go to a restaurant, I don't know. I don't know what to order. What if I buy it but I don't like it? What should I do? This is nerve-wracking. Dude, they would be clowns, man. They would be clowns. What if it doesn't work out? Market is way too fearful right now. And yes, I am making fun of people that are fearful in the market. I also do not like the direction that the market has been going. It is dangerously red. I agree with that. But man, we're fearful over the same things that have been announced bi-weekly for the last 4 or 5 months. It's crazy, man. Russia-Ukraine fiasco escalations could be a big unknown for the market too. Yeah, Moji, I do agree with that. Although, and here's the kind of sad thing, right? And I know you guys kind of like follow Twitter as well. That the attention span and the focus has really shifted a lot lately. There's a lot less, I guess, concern and a lot less drama surrounding Russia and Ukraine. They've got people, dude, it's almost like people only ever want to fight about things. And I'm sure you guys know what they're fighting about today, and might not necessarily correlate directly to the markets, but it's still out there, yes. But for some reason, that's not getting as much attention in terms of financial markets as inflation and interest rates are. They feel like inflation and interest rates, they got a better chance of making people, I guess, fearful that they're not going to be able to afford things. It's crazy to me, man. It's crazy to me, the amount of fear that they want people to live in. It really is. Buy the generic brand meal. Moji, there you go, man. You buy the generic brand meal, you got nothing to worry about. Question, can whales manipulate the price of Shib? James, probably, but I will say this. The major whales are exchanges. And you're not going to see exchanges going in and like pumping and dumping the price of the coin. The major exchanges make their money off the spread that they charge for buying and selling. I like that green line on Farmy there. It looks like a nice one. The major exchanges are the major holders. Binance, I believe, holds like 90 plus trillion Shiba Inu coins. So that's a major whale. But you're not going to see them manipulating the price in that way. If it were major holders like you and I, held 100 trillion coins each, yeah, dude, if I wanted to dump my 100 trillion coins, I could absolutely tank the price of Shiba Inu coin. If you wanted to dump your 100 trillion coins, you could. If you wanted to go buy 100 trillion coins, yeah, you could spike the price of Shiba Inu coin. But do you want to? Like, are you going to go out and buy 100 trillion coins? I doubt you would, even if you're a billionaire. So, yeah, they can, but it leaves you with a why. Why would they? Fearful that others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. Shih Tzu Inu. That's good advice, and it is tough advice. It's tough advice, man. You know, you're looking into a dark room. Think of it like the stock market. Nobody knows. This is a beautiful candle right here, right? Beautiful candle. Nobody knows what this next candle is going to be. Nobody knows. It could be another beautiful candle. My God, it could go to 1 cent. Nobody knows what's across the room. And you can think of it like a dark cave. You can think of it like a scary basement. Whatever you guys want to get a little uneasy about. But yes, when other people are just, oh, this is a great party, be concerned. If you're like, well, I don't know if I should lead the way down this dangerous path because everybody else is scared right now. Usually when you reach peak fear, it may take a while. You might be scared for quite a while before you get there. Peak fear usually correlates with a peak bottom. I mean, peak bottom is like, a valley or the absolute bottom, however you want to put that. But you are right, man. And it's tough. It's tough to buy when things are going down. It's tough to want to stay in when things are going down. It's tough to want to average down. Everybody wants to give up and all of that. But you are right, man. You are right. Where is this turnaround? But the dip yesterday at 15. Little upset. It's at 14. Chris, we got to wait till 2 to 2:30, man. We're hoping for some great news at the 2 o'clock Fed announcement and then the press conference at 2:30 today. So we're hoping for the best, man. Teams still need a spanking. Yes, I think they might need a spanking, man. Some people getting benefit from a spanking out there. That was from Denmark, bro. Fearful. Now it's... Hey, Henrik, man. Henrik Weiss, you are right, dude. You are right. At a certain point, such fear, you gotta ask why. Is it even logical to live in such fear? And the thing about money is it does trigger emotion. And it's funny. You look at guys like Elon Musk, you look at these mega wealthy guys, and you think, my God, dude, that guy just lost $30 billion today. My gosh, that guy just gained $20 billion today because his stock price is fluctuating. And maybe there's a level of emotion to that. And, that's just the guy at the top. You got other traders, they're fluctuating $10,000 a day, $100,000 a day, $1 million a day. Whereas you might get upset if you're losing $5, $10, $500, right? Somebody else, they're losing and gaining $5, $10, $15,000. Next guy over, he's gaining 50, 100, 150, or losing that much money per day. So you gotta, these are numbers on a screen, man. These are numbers on a screen. And if you want to take some of the emotion away, you have to realize that that's not your worth. You're not worth your gains and losses. They are numbers. And it is tough to think about it that way. Otherwise, you'd probably have these billionaires jumping out of buildings every single day. Let's see here. Farm with some volume. We need the volume, man. We need the volume on farming. Yes. Guys, go out and pump farming for me. Is that like illegal to say? Can I even say that sarcastically or jokingly or ironically, or is that just like gonna get me in jail? Clay Thanos knows tomorrow support and resist. Clay Thanos knows tomorrow support and resistance. Bronson, I wish I knew what was going to come tomorrow, man. I wish I knew. Pika Power, glad to have you in here today, Pika. Pika, were you in here yesterday, like at all? I know you might not have been talking in the afternoon live stream, but I don't know if you were in here at all yesterday. 2 p.m. Eastern time. Yes, Zachary. So 2 p.m. Eastern time today, we have... I do have it up here. Let me show you. 2 p.m. Eastern today. Today's Children's Day in Japan. You got a nice holiday over there. So we got the Fed interest rate decision at 1400 hours, which is 2 p.m. Eastern time. And they're going to give us this policy statement. And then Jerome Powell's going to take the mic, and he's going to be answering those questions and giving his press conference at 2:30. So this, we're expecting a 50 basis point increase. The Fed funds rate is going to be rising to 1%. That is consensus. We will see how that turns out. I would expect this to either be 0.75% or 1%. Highly, highly doubt that it's anything like 1.25%. So we would expect this to be in line or better than expectations. The press conference is where we could get a little glimpse of the future. And let me show you this. According to next week, I believe on Wednesday, yes, CPI coming out next Wednesday, it is estimated to come in at 8.4%. This is the inflation rate. The inflation rate last month on an annualized basis was 8.5%. So if these analyst expectations are correct, inflation may have peaked. Inflation may be on its way back down now. That would be great news. If these analysts are just idiots and trying to string us along and be nice to us, and this comes in at like 9.5%, yeah, I still think we're going to be screwed. But if these guys know what they're talking about, I would expect some decent news. Maybe Jerome Powell has his own analyst expectations that they're going to be talking about at the meeting today, at least to give us some sort of clarity and glimpse into the future. But only time will tell, my man. Only time will tell. But it is 2 p.m. Eastern time today. Life is a dangerous path. To have fear is natural, but we need to overcome the fears and be brave. We can be the heroes we all need. Dang it, Frodo. I love that, man. I love that. I can be your hero, baby. Yes, Frodo. You can be my hero, too. Please, Meta Pockets. Unfortunately, yes. They have not turned down the reverse split yet, so I'm kind of like hanging on by a thread there, man. Good morning, Clay. I hope today's a massive red day for discounted prices or it goes to the moon. Honestly, I wish you all the best of luck today. I wish I had more money to buy. Nelson Channel. Yeah, so I'm thinking we got a lot of concern and a lot of setback ahead of this meeting this afternoon, and I'm optimistic, man. I'm optimistic. So we're going to have to see. Sorry about that. I don't know why that clicked. We're going to have to see how that plays out. Will the Bitcoin be the only coin to hold and go up if Bitcoin goes to 35,000 as ApeCoin is an NFT? So, John, ApeCoin is not an NFT. ApeCoin is a coin, all right? It's a token that you can use. But ApeCoin is very heavily correlated right now to the price of Yuga Labs assets and to Yuga Labs as a company. It doesn't necessarily have the same flow as all of these other altcoins. As all these other altcoins do when it comes to their correlation with Bitcoin. People are still getting used to where ApeCoin wants to stand and wants to trade at. And ApeCoin is going to be, in my opinion, extremely correlated to NFT projects. If Yuga Labs comes out with another one, I would absolutely expect ApeCoin to soar again. And, it's probably going to be very cyclical. It's probably going to be very cyclical and very tied to the projects that Yuga Labs has out there. So if you're in ApeCoin, just know that it's going to be very tied to, based on its history, tied to the prices and tied to the releases of NFT projects. Clay, could Shiba Inu lose a zero by the end of the year? Yeah, Shib Daddy. I think Shiba Inu, as soon as this market starts to turn around, I honestly think that Shiba Inu coin could lose a zero. Bad podcast, yo. Big Vic. Thank you, my man. Thanks for listening. Clarinho Dabrozinho. Thank you very much, Inho. Simoninho. You guys really losing it over a pick of me? Johnny Appleseed. I don't know what we're talking about, man. No, I've been stressed out with work, but I made sure to stop by and say hello today. Pika Power. Now that's what I'm talking about. Don't be stressed out about work, man. I don't know what you got going on, if you got projects or what you do for work, Pika. Don't let it stress you out, though. Seriously, you got your entire life to worry about jobs, man. I'm going to tell you that right now. You got your entire life to worry about jobs. Don't let your boss stress you out. And honestly, your boss is a human too. If your boss puts that kind of pressure or anything on you, I'd say just talk to him, man. Just talk to him. If your boss is a jerk, that's one thing, but your boss should want the best for you, because if you're feeling your best, you're going to perform the best. So I wouldn't be stressed, Pete. I would do whatever you can to not be stressed. If that's just a conversation, hey, man, have a conversation. If it's something else, you should figure it out. Nobody should be stressed about work. because you're working with other humans too, and it sometimes might seem like those humans are jerks, but they're still humans. Chris, thank you very much for the super chat. Chris says, fear is a bit like pain. Different kinds of pain, but you can... Oh, man, where's the chat? But you can build a tolerance. Hedgies don't fear us. Do not fear them and build a stronger tolerance. I'm going to tell you right now, yes. The guys that have been in the game, as long as the hedge funds and as long as the hedge fund managers have been in the game, they're numb to it, man. They're numb to it. That's why they don't care. And it might seem inhuman, right? But they're numb to the numbers. If it goes up, who cares? If it goes down, who cares? They're just numbers on a screen, man. And when you reach that type of mentality, it does become dangerous, dude. You can either do some severe damage and make a ton of money because you're not afraid to, let your winners run. But yeah, when you master the game in a way that your emotions are no longer tied to it, then I think it's going to be, you're in a sick position, and that fear will not consume you. That's the last thing you want. Please check out S8 Project. A lot of money to be made in that one. And just for holding another YouTuber, went over a little on it. It looks fairly good. Okay, so is it just SAPE is the ticker? I have to check that out, Nelson. What up, bros? Philly in the building. Ryan from Philly. What's going on, Ryan? How you doing today, man? Pika Power. Thank you very much for the super chat. Pika says, thank you very much, Pika, for the super sticker. Guys, little progress update while we're just sitting here and watching things chill out for a while. Those squirrels that I was telling you about yesterday. Dude, I sat under that tree for like an hour in between my live streams, and then I sat under that tree in the evening yesterday after the videos. And those squirrels, dude, they started coming out of their nest. They're not like tiny little babies, okay? And I guess, I was asking Google a ton of questions. I guess like once they start to leave the nest, they live there. So they do go back to the nest, but they don't even leave the nest at all until they're kind of ready. So that's why you never see baby squirrels just really running around unless they're orphaned or need help or something like that. They chill out in the nest, mom comes back, helps them, and so on. But I'm laying down there, I'm sitting under the tree, just looking up at the hole. And these squirrels, dude, pop their head right out of the little hole, looking down at me. Oh, I can almost guarantee that we're going to end up being friends. They're not going to be afraid of me. I'm going to be there, man. I'm going to be there for these squirrel babies. They're not going to be afraid of me. We're going to have some friends. Can we get an ape chart? Yeah, Space Ape. So I'm not going to put ape on the list of 4 here, but we've got it right up here at the top of, at the top of the watch list here. And we can keep this bad boy up. So it has been pulling back here, pulled back down to about $14 per coin, and it ran back up to 17, I believe, this morning, man. I think I was looking at it like 6 o'clock in the morning or 6:30 in the morning or something. It was doing very well, and now it's pulling back down a little bit to 1570. But I want to leave the ones on the chart right now that are currently on the chart here with these stocks, but we can bounce back to ape anytime you want and check out the chart on ape there. But AMC, guys, back above $15, and GameStop at $118, only down 2%, only down 2.77%. So it seems like we may have a little bit of confidence building into the afternoon here. Dang, squirrels gonna be stressed out today. I found my tomato plants, lavender plant, and flower seedlings dug up this morning. Oh no, Cassie. The good news is I don't have anything planted, so I don't really care about any of these critters. They're not going to tear anything up because I don't have anything to tear up. I'm actually kind of happy to see Shib drop a bit and get some kind of skittish retail traders out for now and then back in to help the bull run when it happens. FOMO over the paper. Yeah, heck, so that is a strategy, right? I would personally like to see it go up and only ever up. I do think that it takes a lot of stress out if you don't have to worry about losses and things like that, especially if you are fully invested or you're not sitting on a ton of cash that you want to invest in and looking for a dip to buy and things like that. Definitely time to go up at that point. But you're right. That's a thought process or a strategy, is to weed out those who kind of aren't willing to hold or whatever, and then when it does rip up, you're very likely to have them FOMO back in and add to the gains there. Now, with that being said, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad to sell. There's a certain strategy that this ape mentality has instilled in a lot of people, especially with AMC and GameStop, because of a short squeeze play. And the short squeeze play is really all about restricting supply from those that have shorted the stock. So in that regard, yeah, there is a certain benefit to holding or diamond handing, right? But when it comes to crypto, you're not restricting the supply from any shorts or anything like that. So trading it isn't necessarily, it's not frowned upon or looked down upon to either get out of a position that's falling and you don't want it to fall anymore or whatever. So, there is a difference in the thought process there. Thank you, Colette. I won't let it get to me. Someone has to spread the positive vibes. Pika, that is you. That's what I'm talking about. Dang it, Pika. I love it. You're nominated to spread those positive vibes. Dang it. You guys are good, man. I knew you guys were good. She said also, she's been busy planning a wedding. We're talking about who? I don't know who. Oh, Danelle. Very nice, man. Dentist. I actually don't mind when the dentist cleans my teeth. The stock market is in correction. Jeremy, yes. So I definitely, and you know what? I wouldn't necessarily call it a crash, okay? Because I do believe that we have been coming down steadily over a 6-month time frame so far. So it's not really a crash, right? Correction, yeah. And here's the thing, the connotation that goes with correction is that things were overpriced. If it's correcting, that's kind of saying things were overpriced and it's going back down to its intrinsic value or its underlying value. And, I don't know really if the price of the overall stock market was overvalued or not, but it is I think we're in a bear market right now. Whether or not that means we are reverting to intrinsic value or we are below intrinsic value at this point, I think we're in a bear market based on the earnings, interest rates, and inflation that is going on out there. So it is, it's tough to hear that. But the good news is bear markets typically don't last nearly as long as bull markets do. So when we make it through this, we're going to see some very nice gains on the other side. Moji! Thank you for the banana. If anybody was wondering out there how to eat a banana, you properly peel the banana first, and then you look at Moji, but you think about Trapper. So you take the banana, this is called the lick and stick technique. You take the banana, eye contact is very important, so Moji, I got you. You lick it, you stick it. Moji, thank you very much for the banana super sticker. Appreciate that, man. Hey, Bengals or Browns? Justin. I'm not a huge sports guy, okay? But if I have to root for one, I got to root for the Browns, man. But I honestly, if Baker Mayfield is still on the Browns, I can name somebody on the Browns. If Baker Mayfield does not play for the Browns, I cannot name a single player on the Browns team. So that would show you, that would show you Bengals or Browns. On the other side of that, I can't tell you anybody that plays for the Bengals. So, do with that what you will. Sorry to hear about your dog, John. Oh man, John, what happened to your dog, dude? I missed it. Dang it. Bear markets present fly life. That is a perfect way to look at it. Some people see problems, others see opportunities. I like the glass half full approach there, and definitely looking at the opportunity there. Mr. Nice Guy is getting jealous. Uh-oh. Don't be getting jealous. That banana went with my comment. The banana went with my comment. What was the comment? I think I missed it. Had a lady customer forgot to take you off screen. I kept praying, please no banana. Oh no. Moji, look guys, I promise, man. I really, if you guys don't want me to do that, if you do have me up on a TV screen or something somewhere, I can stop with the bananas and the hot dogs and that kind of nonsense. I do think it's funny. We're here to have a good time, right? But I really don't want anybody to be ashamed to have the stream or have the podcast up or the stream up here and listening to it or anything like that. So, we could go over consensus with that, but I really don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable with that kind of stuff, especially if you can't flip it off real quick if if you don't want that up, sir. So, Mr. Nice Guy, AM, sorry about that. Oh, it's from Mr. Nice Guy. Emoji! I imagine that it was now after seeing that comment, and now I feel bad. How long did the last bull run last? How did it go? What was happening? Sadly, I'm new to crypto. It's only been in 3 months, so I haven't experienced. What would it be like? Okay, so Iridi, if we're talking about crypto bull runs versus stock market bull runs, kind of the same, it's slightly different there because there's really only been 2 bull run cycles in crypto, and this is like the start of the second bear run. So crypto was very, very new, really throughout all of the 2010s, okay? So Bitcoin first came out in 2009. It was worthless for a long time, dude. Some of the first stories about people trying to sell Bitcoin before there were exchanges where you could go on and trade it. I don't know if it was actually eBay or if it was just a website like eBay. Somebody tried to sell 50,000 Bitcoin for like $10, and nobody wanted them. They couldn't sell 50,000 Bitcoin for $10. Do the math on how much that would be worth right now. Literally nobody bid on those Bitcoin. So, and then you got a guy that spent like, oh my God, I think he might have spent like 10,000, whatever the guy spent on those 2 pizzas from Papa John's, like 10,000 Bitcoin or something. It was like $200 million that he dropped on those pizzas. That's like those are the first 2 instances of Bitcoin really being sold and utilized. So completely worthless for the longest time. Then it started to catch on. 2012 might have been like $5 or so, and it was 50, and then it was 400. And I remember it was 2012 or 2013, I forget the exact year, but I was talking with my uncle about potentially buying Bitcoin. It was $415 or $450 when we were having this conversation, and I believe it had already come back down a little bit from where it was at, and I thought that was expensive. You know what I mean? Like, it was still near some highs, brand new, and I actively decided against buying Bitcoin at $400 per coin. I mean, think about that, right? You're looking at it, you're analyzing the risk. Up to that point, there were no uses, there weren't a ton of major exchanges, and it wasn't like this mainstream thing. So still then, it had a nice price, and it was rising in price relatively quickly. But then a ton of other altcoins started coming out, and 2017, it really took off. Whatever the reason was, it really took off, and Bitcoin ran to like $19,900 in 2017. Altcoins followed. Everything was soaring. Very shortly after, man, tanked, okay? Beginning of 2018, tanked. And it sat low. It sat low from 2018 to 2020. So you're talking a decent 2-year stagnation period where cryptocurrency didn't do much at all. Then people started getting stimulus checks in 2020. People started working from home, and one of the ways they found that they wanted to supplement their income or make money while working from home was trading. Crypto, stocks, these penny stocks, they took off, man. And then from 2020, Bitcoin ran, from $4,000 or whatever it was up to $70,000. And that lasted until end of 2021 there, where November peaked out and started to come back down a little bit. So crypto's slightly different than the stock market when you're talking bull runs and bear runs. But, bear markets in the stock market, 2008 lasted basically all of 2008 into March of 2009. March 2009 was the bottom for the stock market. And, dude, since then, solidly ran up for nearly a decade. There was a little bit of stagnation in 2017, 2016, and so on, but not a major pullback. More of kind of sideways action. And continued to climb, though. It was slower, but continued to climb. So the bull market in the stock market lasted from 2009 basically until what we're seeing right now. 2020 was a very sharp pullback, but a very quick recovery because of the pandemic. And, now we're on a 6-month decline. So what we're seeing here could end up constituting a bear market. And I know that was a long explanation there. And Jojo! Thank you very much for the super sticker, Jojo. Mr. Nice Guy with the PDP. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Mr. Nice Guy, I'm going to move this down just a little bit so we can see what we got going on here. Mr. Nice Guy, yes! You guys better do this with me. I'm telling you, it's been so long. LPDPD, 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 Pete, LPDPD, Pete, LPDPD, 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 Pete, LPDPD, Pete, LPDPD, 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 Pete, LPDPD, Pete. Guys, one more time. Let's do it together. LPDPD, 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 Pete, LPDPD, Pete. Mr. Nice Guy, thank you very much for the super sticker. By far one of my favorite super stickers, guys. You can't be in a bad mood if you were doing the PDP there. So thank you. And that's for Pika. There you go, Pika. There you go. That's how you spread positivity. Do the PDP, man. Shoulder pain. Mr. Nice Guy, you get some shoulder pain? Push through it. If anyone ever said, I wish I would have gotten into Bitcoin earlier, well, here's your chance. Fly life. Exactly. And, I honestly don't know, right? Nobody does. We don't know where the bottom is. We don't know if it's already bottomed, if it's going to come crashing down even further. Like you say, the future is unknown. But long term, I do believe in the growth of the crypto market long term. I mean, it is still so young in terms of industry growth and industry longevity, and still so cheap. $1.7 trillion, the entire crypto market added together. I mean, that's a small industry compared to what it could be. And with more and more and more things going digital every single day, yeah, dude, I see the growth being ridiculously high. Mr. Nice Guy gets my crown vote. Nice, Moji. Will be my third. Oh, man. 3 crowns. Dude, I don't even have 3 crowns. Nice, Mr. Nice Guy. I thought the cat thing was weird. But this got to 11. Shiba Daddy. You like the PDP, man. You like the PDP. Love the super stickers. Stick around. You will join in. Shiba Daddy, yes. You would like the super stickers as well, man. Let's just do a little recap, guys. We got AMC doing pretty nice heading into the afternoon here. We got AMC sitting at $15.11, maintaining that $15 mark. Shiba Inu coin, not a ton of action today. Looks like very low volume and very low movement on these minute candles here. Shiba sitting up 2.65%. GameStop, kind of hard to watch down here because you got my face over there. But GameStop sitting down 1.45% right now at $118.68. Farmy trying to bounce back up, 1134 down 207 right now. The Nasdaq, it was down a little over 1%, sitting down just 0.25% right now. GameStop, we talked about that. Prog is in the green now. Man, Prog moving from 82.5 cents to 86.5 cents. Not a bad move. That's a 5% move on 80 cents. So, a nice 5% swing in Prog there, if you guys are in Prog right now. Ethereum, Shiba, and Bitcoin. Seems like cryptos are doing okay. Sundial was down to 47 earlier, sitting at almost 48 cents right now, only down 1%. Mullen, down 5.5% on the day, sitting at $1.26. CEI, up slightly, but trying to pull back. SPY is up 0.25% now, was down 0.25% earlier. BBIG down 1.5%. Hycroft down 7%. And the Nasdaq still down, but seeming to follow the overall market right now. So I'm staying optimistic. We will see how it plays out, guys. I like what we see so far. Join the channel, become a bro. Get access to perks. Mr. Nice Guy, thank you for showing everybody how they can grab that green name and that icon there. When real PDP, Mr. Nice Guy, I don't know. So Sabanino tagged me in some comments yesterday. Mr. PDP was in the comments on the video. He says he's still holding strong and doing okay out there. Just hasn't been in a live stream in a while. So hopefully he does come back here. And PDP, man, if you're listening right now, shout out to you. Glad to have you in here. And look, that is cool, guys, right? If you listen and don't comment, Nothing wrong with just listening. Glad to have everybody in here. And one of the things, too, I know we're all trying to make money, but we got to have good days. We got to have good days. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you stress out about these red numbers, it can lead to some bad days. It can lead to, honestly, it can lead to depression. Man, if you like have that emotional tie to your money and to the stock market like this, it can lead to depression. So we got to have some fun. Everybody's great when markets are up, but because they're down right now, we got to make sure that we have some fun. So listen along, and you're not going to be in a bad mood. Do you think Shib and Polygon are going to do a partnership? Jose, I would probably say no. I do not think they will. I don't think it's an impossibility to do some sort of a partnership, but I would say no. And, unfortunately, I don't think that Shiba Inu, like this development team, is going to partner with anybody that is not a part of the ecosystem, right? That would be my thoughts on that. Once Putin decides to stop this war on nonsense, crypto will bounce back faster than STD. Yeah, John J., I think it's going to be good, man. I think it's going to be good. And then, so, Bronson, I have not made any new ones yet, but I did start looking yesterday, and I will be making a couple purchases to get people some member shirts as well for having those one-year member chats. Here pretty soon, I'm gonna throw an order in there and get all those shirts. Probably not like the dark gray colors like we did throughout the winter there. I'll probably do some just like random colors. And if you guys win something, I don't know if I'll give you the choice of winning it. I'll just probably have it all packaged up and get it ready to send out. But maybe some brighter colors, spring, summertime. Have some fun with it. Throw a little color in your life. Speaking of throwing a little something in your life, Pudgy, thank you very much. You take the salt shaker and you pour the salt shaker out, dude. And because it's good luck, you throw it over your shoulder. And salt actually tastes good and it's good for you. So you just take a little... Every time it goes in your mouth, dude. I don't understand why. I mean, it goes in your eye, not your mouth. I don't understand why it's got to go in your eye like that. And then the dip and shove technique on the hot dog. You guys have been eating hot dogs wrong your entire life. You take it and you dip it. You dip the hot dog in your favorite dip, and then you take the hot dog and you shove it, man. You just take it and... one bite, that hot dog. Pudgy, thank you for the super stickers there, man. See, this is how we have a good time, guys. Band 2. Try again. No! I don't learn to take a step back and go do something else on some days. I gotta have the right mind. Fly life. Definitely, man. Definitely. Especially if you plan on being in long-term. If you're investing, it's different than trading. Trading kind of insinuates that you're buying and selling and actively, managing your portfolio in a way that you got to be looking at it or following a plan and so on. Investing would be a little bit different in that you have that long-term mentality and you can't let the short-term swings kind of control your emotions, man. Just pitch the salt over your left shoulder. Just pitch it over your shoulder, man. You're good to go. It's a hot dog to Shiba Daddy. It's the dip and shove technique, man. I've been impressed since Friday over the market stuff. I feel like I was reborn. Ben, dude, I know for a fact that you can feel that way, dude. And it can really damage you, too, if it's nothing but blood after blood after blood. The good news is the market's going to be open tomorrow. The market's going to be open next week. The market's going to be open next month. The market's going to be open next year. And it has never failed that no matter what dip has come, it has always gone up longer term. It has always gone back up. And you've got a lot of really big dips that you can look at. You can go back to the 80s. You can go back to the dot-com bubble. You can go back to 2008. You can go back to 2020, right? And you can look at these times when people thought that this was it, man. And, as sad as it is, like 2008, dude, with 50% pullbacks in the market, people losing everything, people, they were literally jumping out of buildings, man. And from where it was, and look how low the market looks in 2008 compared to where we are now. I mean, look at this, man. Probably can't even see this. Yeah, let's... Oh, I gotta find it. See if I can find it. I mean, look at this. You know, this is the decline that it had. And look what comes next, man. I know nobody wants to sit here with a 10-year mentality and wait for these things to happen. But, I mean, if you look at it to scale like this, what we've already experienced, point-wise, is much more drastic than what was going on in 2008. Percentage-wise, it's a different story. Percentage-wise, you know, we still lost more in 2008 than we did here. But, dude, this was going from 3,000 points to like 1,300 points. Big percentage decline, but it lost, what, 1,700 points? We're already down 4,000. We're already down 4,000 in the NASDAQ. So, at the brink of despair, things do turn around. Maybe they take a while, but absolutely look at what happens next. And, you know, it would be almost even if we pull back down to here or down to here, you know, I don't know where the pullback's going to go, but it would be foolish to think 2030 comes around and, you know, we're not sitting up here. All the way, rising all the way from these lows, sitting up here. We might, man, digital revolution might take place, and we might be sitting up here by the time 2030 rolls around. And people are going to be very upset that they missed an opportunity to get in. But, man, I am telling you, and look at this dip here. This was drastic, right? This was drastic. After every dip, the horizon looks beautiful. So, stay positive, guys. It's going to be good. It's going to be good long term. You know, we just got to stay positive and believe in our investments. Oh, I would buy a bro shirt with your face doing the salt shaker. Bronson, I don't know if I would put that on a shirt, man. I don't know if I would put that on a shirt. My plan is to start buying big companies when the SPY hits 390. Hey, Space 8, that could be a great idea too. And I would not be afraid. You know, Netflix has a little bit going on with, you know, how people say like wokeness or whatever. So there's in Disney, like, but these bigger companies, they're going to be around, man. They're going to be around. Facebook is down big from where it was. Clearly, you can get into Twitter. But Netflix down big, man. I believe it's Shopify down huge. Dude, even on these major market cap stocks, I think the Google and Amazon, I think they're still down 20+%. So there's a great chance, even in the safer, you know, quotes around that, because Netflix lost 35% in a day. But even around these major cap stocks are going to present some major opportunities if that's your bread and butter. Clearly, you can take some risks in these, you know, meme plays and penny stocks. But, dude, if you've got that long-term mentality, man, and you want to retire in 20 years or something, think about it. You go out and buy Netflix or whatever, or Apple or Google or any of these huge stocks, and if it 5 or 10x's over the next 10 years, man, 20 years, my gosh, you're going to have so much money. It's going to be ridiculous. Sup, Clay? Ohio in the house. It's Summers. Ohio in the house is here as well here, man. What's going on? Will definitely recover, but in the meantime, it's definitely Luis Jose Lopez. I could not agree more, man. I could not agree more. And this, I don't want anybody to fall off. I want you to manage your positions. That doesn't mean that you have to hold, right? Doesn't mean you have to hold and never sell and get back in. I want you to manage your positions based on your risk tolerance, but I don't want you to give up because you're right, dude. You're right. Imagine the guys that gave up in 2008, imagine the guys that gave up in 2009 at the bottom, and where they'd be at right now with over a 10x increase in the overall market. Think about that. It's tough to swallow. Let's see. You should consider covering pre-sales. You know what, Lewis? No, I've actually never participated in a pre-sale, man. I've never participated in a pre-sale. Elon's Twitter picture. I did not actually look at Elon's Twitter picture. I know he changed it to the Bored Ape Yacht Club stuff. I don't know if he bought a Bored Ape or what the deal is, but dude, I'm bullish on Bored Apes, and I'm bullish on Yuga Labs because clearly they've got the space when it comes to NFTs, man. They've got the space when it comes to NFTs. Who banned the Salt Shaker for what? I don't know if anybody banned the Salt Shaker. Thanks for the explanation of the past bull run. I've been working hard since 16, from restaurants to retail to hard labor in my 30s. Now would be nice to make some money and a break and enjoy it. Dude, yeah, irradi, man. Irradi. But I'm going to tell you this, dude. You got something that a lot of people don't have with the fact that you are willing to work. You know, that's something that a lot of people don't have out there. And I want to tell you, if nobody else tells you, that I appreciate the fact that you are willing to work, man, and make your dreams come true instead of having somebody else do it for you. So, congratulations on that one. I absolutely hope that you kill it in crypto, and you can, just spend the rest of your life in Puerto Rico on a beach or something. Whatever you want to do in regards to that. But, dude, it means a lot if you're willing to work. Clear, if you can't find him, look outside. He'll be the one smiling. This bro always has a positive attitude and cheers us up with his humor. Mr. Nice Guy is king of the chat today. Boom! Mr. Nice Guy, congratulations on the kinging and the crowning there. And Pika, thank you very much. I love the fact that Pika comes in. Pika, I don't know how you thought of that. I don't know how you just come in here and start crowning people, or where you came up with that idea, but I like it. However, have you looked into the startup project Luna 1 yet? Nick, I'm going to be honest with you, no, I have not. I met Jerome Powell once, but it didn't go too well. I was in a laundromat, and in walks Jerome. He punched me in the face, and I'm on the ground. He looks at me and says, "Oops, thought you were someone else." Johnston, I don't know what that means, man. But I'm sorry that your meeting with Jerome Powell did not go so well there. How to become king of the chat? No, Shiba Daddy, you don't become king of the chat by sending the most expensive super chat of the day. You can become king of the chat if you're active. I think you gotta have a green name to be king of the chat. And Pika picks you out, man. So you stand out to Pika, you get that crown. So that's who Mr. Nice Guy is. Cassie, the clouds parted. The clouds parted right there. It all makes sense now. Cassie's like, now it makes sense. Now. Become a member and be awesome. Easy as that. Pika, I like it. Dad joke time. What language do people speak in the middle of the earth? Core Ian. John Jay. But nice. Good dad joke there, John Jay. Appreciate that one. Can you look at Tonic Crypto? Yeah, Harris, we could look at Tonic real quick. I know a lot of people are into Tonic, so let's see what Tonic's got going on today. I don't know a ton about Tonic, guys, but Tonic is up 3% today. Doesn't seem to be doing too bad here. Looks pretty nice. Overall, still down drastically. Everybody wanting to get in on this dip. The good news is, major support right in this area. So, based on where it's bounced off of before, if you reach 0.4, or if you reach 4,000 points per coin, however you're looking at this, basically another 20% decline, 15 to 20% decline from where you're at right now, you would have major support there. And the last time that happened, looks like people really bought the dip, hitting $7 million, $4 million, $5 million, $10 million, $15 million worth per day. So if that does happen again, I wouldn't be terribly surprised to see a doubling, tripling, quadrupling, quintupling of the price, like you saw back here, strictly based on the technical side of things and where it bounced before and how many people came in. Still, decent volume though. Decent volume, and it's down 40%, but $1 million a day being traded in Tonic right now. But other than that, guys, I don't know too much about Tectonic. I am not, Robert. I am not. What does the U.S. do with all the crypto that they what? Confiscate? Have? What does the government do with all the crypto that they seize? It's Summers. Same thing they do with all the cash that they seize, man. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. Same thing they do with all the cars that they seize. They go out and sell those. That's their cash, man. That's their cash. It's their crypto. Mr. Simon read the first line, and you'll figure it out. Oh, gotcha. Hey, I saw that. I did it once on another channel, and they didn't do the meows right, but they liked the King of the Chat idea. I like the King of the Chat idea too, Peak of Power. Hi, Clay. Good evening on Ape, please. Mukram Basha. Yeah. Okay, so ApeCoin. We can take a look at ApeCoin really quick. We don't have much time left in the stream this morning, but Ape having a volatile day today. If you guys don't know, Ape did very well preceding the other deeds NFT sales there. Hit 27 on demand on 4/28. 4/28 was... What day was 4/28? 4/28 was Thursday. Saturday, it went back up on the 30th. Went back up to about $25 per share. Or per share. $25 per coin in expectations of those metaverse land sales. Since the sales are over, it has been declining in price. I don't know where it's going to bottom out at. There's a lot of support down here in this area that it bounced off of in the $14 range from here, and it did bounce off at it here again. So it does have support at 14. Below that, you might run all the way back down to $10 per coin before you see a major level of support. So I would watch out just strictly based on its, brand new technicals, but ApeCoin, man, I would not have a problem owning ApeCoin, and if it does steady out again, I would not have a problem owning ApeCoin and waiting till their next NFT launch. I can almost guarantee that Yuga Labs does another one, and I can almost guarantee that ApeCoin will be successful during that time. Let's see. Oh, I got Mr. Simon. Oh, Mr. Simon needs everything explained to him. Oh my, Mr. Simon. Mr. Simon. I gotta call you out on that one. Send a $20 super sticker that didn't show. What the heck? Moji! Did it go through, man? Did it go through, or did you get an error? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I did not see that come over, and I would never want to miss anything like that, man. I would not want to miss anything like that. I hope it gave you an error and it didn't charge you for not sending a super sticker through. Oh, thanks, man. Mukram, man, I'm very sorry that I can almost guarantee I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly, but that's what we're here for, dude. Frank, your meows are great. I like your take on it. Nice. Frank's got those meows, baby. How's it going, bro? Alpha Preacher, going good, man. Also, don't forget tonight I'm launching a new game. Will be not only a full series, but a flagship game for the channel. What game? What game? What game? What game? Guys, if you want to know what game Frank is going to be playing tonight, make sure to check out Frank's Twitch channel. I am not a gamer myself, therefore I have no idea what the game is, even if he names it. But if you guys want to hang out with Frank and play games with Frank over on Twitch, you can check out his channel, Frank CFV. Been watching, but figure I'll say hi. Giovanni, thank you for saying hi. Guys, there's 1 minute left in the chat. If you have not said hi, don't be afraid. There's 118 of you in here, and I know for a fact 118 people have not said hi. Just type hi in the chat right now. Clever, we pulled back 19-2000 like I predicted the other week. Alpha Preacher. Yes, we did, man. Ludo 1 Metaverse is going to be awesome. They are aiming for a Ready Player 1 Metaverse with VR, AR, and haptic suits to feel... My gosh. Nick, people got a lot of high expectations and a lot of high hopes. I hope they make it, dude. Clever, you the man. S. Rodriguez, you the man. Almost 1 p.m. now. Bros, before you leave, hit the like... Yeah, guys, do hit the like button, because, come on. There's 117 of you in here and only 57 likes. So... You kind of let me down on the likes today, guys. 57 of them. You could do better than that. Didn't show. Charge, though. Moji, what was the super sticker, man? I'll do it if it didn't show. Because it doesn't show for me either. It doesn't show up in Streamlabs. And it also doesn't show up in YouTube Studios. We'll gladly do a super sticker for you, though, if you sent one. Especially if it did charge, man. I never want anybody to feel like that. forget last night, and then like 3 hours after Frank was live, I got the notification. No, Cassie. Sometimes notifications are whack. I'm too shy, Clay. Can't send messages. Frodo, it's all right, man. Nick Taylor, hello to you, Frodo. Hi. See ya, Aline, yo. Oh, please, Wish King. Mukram, Wish King, please to you. Glenn, hello, Glenn. Mark, Servon, Staffordshire, hello to you. People like for Clay. Robert, thank you, man. Later, Clay, bro. JJ, later to you. Guys, it is 1 o'clock. Get your highs in the chat right now. We will do some shout-outs. We're going to sign off now. We will be back in the 3 o'clock hour, so make sure to come back a little bit later today. Actually, you know what? Keep an eye out. If you guys are wanting to listen to the Federal Reserve announcement at 2:30, I may live stream that. I most likely will not be sitting here. But if you want to watch the market and you want to listen to Powell talk at 2:30, there's a chance that I will be live streaming that just in case you guys want to hop in and chat with each other or whatever. Other than that, I'll be back for sure at the 3 o'clock live stream. So make sure to check that out. Let's do these shout-outs, and then we will be back later, guys. John J, Pika Power, King Toad, Mark, Robert, Moji, Keith, Mr. Simon, Frodo, Mr. Simon, Shitsu Inu, Servon Staffordshire. I thought everything was going to go down. This up movement is sus. Servon Staffordshire, I hope, listen, I'm optimistic about later today, so I'm still hoping that it's going to be okay for later. Nick Taylor, it's only 10 a.m. here. Well, it is 1 p.m. here, so I am, 3 hours ahead of you right now. You must be on the West Coast. Frank, Shiba Daddy, see you later. Nelson Channel, Papu Reyes, see you later, and enjoy your afternoon. Ira D, yes, do it. I'll listen while I'm working. There you go, man. Cool. I'll probably do that then. Pika Power, Zachary, Bronson, John J, bye. See you later, King Toad. Pika Power, Cassie. You guys know what time it is. So if you want to say it with me, say it with me. Till the next time. Hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.